Hello guys, it's your lovely friend Bab.
And
And
I am
this
just a
guy,
Matriacanthrosaurus here.
he's dummy. Don't listen to him.
Bro, what I do? Okay. So, today, we're gonna be playing Discord activities because we have no life, and we're gonna be talking about why we ended the Forgotten SMP series even though we only uploaded episode 1. So, if you don't know, the Forgotten SMP series is a series about a real server that happened that we're documenting. Me, Bob, and a few other people that aren't really important, but one of them, named Fox, is the reason why we ended it because he never wants to help us, but he's one of the main characters. He has to be in every episode, so that's why we can't continue it because he's always making excuses and whatever why he can't do it. And another reason is that we just have like other stuff to do, like we have final exams coming up and stuff. We can't really focus on the series. So yeah, we can't focus on the series that is documenting the Forgotten SMP, which is a real server that we made and we played on, and we wanted to make this series so we can document all the events that happened on it. But now that it's over, I still want to tell you guys, me and Bob, we still want to tell all of you guys what the story was, like what we planned, because it's a really good story. It took us like 2 months to plan the whole thing out because we wanted the story just be so epic, I guess. So it begins episode 1. If you haven't watched it, because it's the only episode up. Episode 1, we have joined the server, and our goal is to build a giant city.
Giant city.
Yes, like a giant city. All right. And in that city, we're just we're gonna live. I don't know why I had to say that, but anyway, um, we start gathering resources and building the city, and then after we build it, off camera, me and Fox go to get to tame some dogs. I tamed like 1 billion dogs, and Fox tames one dog, and he names him Rex. And I'm not even gonna list all my dogs' names.
Hmm.
But
One
anyways,
bajillion dogs.
yeah. But anyways, so now after we got the dogs, I try to find Bob because in the series he built a secret base. All right, so I try to
There's
find him.
under
He
house.
never told us this,
Yeah.
but yeah, I try to find him. And in the series, he has a YouTube channel. Bob, his character, has a YouTube channel in the YouTube channel where we're posting the series, basically. So like, yeah, he has a YouTube channel in Minecraft. That's part of the lore. just go with it, okay? So I walking on him, recording a video, just like, hello guys, it's your lovely friend Bab. So
And
yeah,
my accent is Indian.
I guess,
I have
sure,
an Indian accent in the series.
sure. But anyways, so I ask him if he wants to meet my new dogs, and he meets them, and he sees that one of them is named McDonald. Okay, so what he does is like, okay, I want dog, and he just goes into the forest and gets a dog in 5 seconds somehow. And then he
Named
names it
him
KFC.
KFC. I
Yep.
don't know why, but yeah,
No, you do know why, because one of my dogs were named McDonald's, and you wanted to have a
because I
dog
love
named.
food.
Yes. So then we see Fox, and he comes with his dog Rex, and I'm like, oh, okay, we all have dogs now, and we just throw a party in the community center, in like the center of the town, pretty much, um with all our dogs. And in the party, all right, I accidentally hit Rex, Fox's dog, and then all my dog attack Rex, and that's episode 1. Okay. Episode 2.
Finally, I win.
Okay. Episode 2 opens up where I'm apologizing to Fox, but he's just quiet and angry. And then I'm like, okay, look, I'm sorry, just take me to jail, okay? And he's like, no, I'm starting a war. And this actually happened, like on the real server. So he just started the war
A
because his
whole
dog
war
died.
for a
He's
dog.
bro.
He
It
doesn't even care about his dog.
Yeah, honestly, on this server, he literally just left his dog in the corner while we were, bro, me and Bob were treating our dogs like kings, bro. They were Minecraft dogs, but I took them on walks. I don't know why.
And the server, Adib's dog is the king of the overworld.
Well, we'll talk about later. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So,
we'll talk about that
so,
later.
Fox declares war and just goes away, and then Bob is recording this whole thing because he's like, this will get so many views. So,
Victory.
anyways, then Bob just joined my side because he's like, Fox look very angry. Alright? He joined my side in the war. And we start preparing, okay? We do a raid. Me and Bob do a raid so we can get some totems for the war.
Me and Fox.
No, me
Me and
and Bob. I
that's where
said
I
me and
thought.
Bob. We do a raid to get some totems. And during the raid, I have all my dogs with me to help us. And one of them, named Weller, is very low on health, so I sit him down in the middle of the village where the raid is happening. And and then the raid ends, and I just completely forget about him. I forget about Weller, but I also forget about a totem that I got when I killed an evoker because I didn't pick up that totem. Okay, and that totem was left right in front of Weller. So because he was left there for so long, Weller literally just eats the totem, thinks it's a pork chop, because he's just
So,
starving because I
what
just
is
forgot
that?
about him in the
This
village.
is a pork chop.
Yes. That's gonna be really important. Okay, he eats the totem and just gets totem powers, which basically just lets him be revived if he ever dies. Okay. And by the
Mhm.
way, Weller is actually like the one of
Very
the most
important.
like okay, why Weller is important off screen, but we mentioned this. He's like a really smart dog and like just helps everyone around the city and stuff. All right, so that's why he's really important and why like it's important like after when I find him. Okay, that's why like everyone's really excited and stuff, and it's not just like, oh, okay, cool, you
Now he have the power of the totem.
yeah, and now he has totem powers, which just lets him get revived if he ever dies because he swallowed a freaking totem.
Mhm. Oh, that is a pork chop. I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah. All right. So then, Fox knows it cuts to a clip where Fox just sitting in his secret base that he built far away so he can prepare for the war. And he's like, okay, there's no way I'm gonna win this war. I need to get Bob on my side because he's the only one who could switch sides. So he sets up a trap for Bob basically. He sends Bob a letter saying that if you join my team, I will give you so many views. I know how to make very good videos, yes, because he knows that Bob's weakness is views basically. But the thing is, Bob doesn't know how to read. So what happens is that he's like when he gets the book and quill, which is a message from Fox. Literally, what he does is just he just says I don't know how to read, but how he knew it was Fox is because Fox also knew that Bob couldn't read. So what Fox did is draw a head of a fox on the note that he sent to Bob. So if Bob doesn't know how to read it, he could just send it to Fox. Okay. So uh actually wait, I forgot how this part goes. Okay, you know what? Just forget about it. All that happens is that Bob gets tricked because I
And
completely
I
forgot how.
betrayed Adib.
Yeah, so he betrayed me because Fox tricked him into basically Bob just believed Fox that if he joins Fox's team, he will get a billion views on his video because he's
Oh my god, so many views.
all right. I forgot how like he uh
What the hell? Why do you have so many cards?
because I don't know how to play this game. Anyways, so Bob betrays me and takes all my items and brings them to Fox, and without me even knowing. And yeah, that summary is episode 2, the preparation. That's the name of episode 2. And episode 3 is the war. Okay, we all go to somewhere far from the village to begin the war. And then Bob is just like, sorry. I see Bob when he's like with his like, on Fox's side, and he's just like, sorry, I did it for the views. And
I
yeah,
want the views, my friend. I will kill you for the views.
yes. So yeah,
The war
and
begins.
then the war begins. Nothing really important, just like a cool battle, I guess. One thing that is important that happens in the war. I shoot a firework rocket from a crossbow trying to aim it at Fox, okay? But instead of landing on him, I miss. And mind you, we were doing this war in the snow biome, okay? So the
Mhm.
firework rocket misses, but it just keeps going. It doesn't hit any surfaces, okay? And it reaches a snow village that was like being like completely attacked by a snowstorm, basically. And in that snow village, there were three people, not just villagers, but three players. And those three players are like struggling right now because their village is just like completely covered in snow, and so what they so the firework rocket traveled to them, right? One of those players sees the firework rocket, okay? And they follow it because they know that that could only be shot by someone. So maybe it's someone coming to save them. So they follow where it came from, right? And they find us, okay? And at this point, we finish the war. So when they find us, we welcome them and whatever. And the war ends. Not no one wins. We just like say, okay, this is really dumb, and we just end it, I guess.
We end it in peace.
Yes, and this actually happened. Like, we didn't
Yeah,
really continue
in
the war in
real
the real
life.
server. Yeah,
I
in the
offered
real
peace
server.
and then Adibs agree and we
Yeah,
end the war.
yeah. So, they finally find our city, and we welcome them in. We gave them a tour, and during the tour, I see the village that we did the raid in the distance, and I see Weller. And while I'm giving them the tour, I just like, wait, what's that? And then I just run to it, and it's Weller. And then I just and then everyone's like, except for like the three new players, everyone's like, "Oh my God, Weller, let's go!" I thought he was dead. Oh, by the way, all my dogs were in the war. They were fighting with me in the war, and they all died except for Weller, obviously, because he was in the village. I forgot about him. Uh,
And
Ben,
some other strong dogs.
yeah, Ben, Dano, Netherite, and yeah, those were the
Cinnamon and cinnamon.
yeah, Cinnamon. So those
Because
were
he's really
the
good at fighting.
yeah, they were like the strongest dogs I had. And Weller was just like the smartest dog. So, but he was in the war, so that's why he survived, obviously.
Hmm. So he's
So,
lucky, yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, we find Weller. Everyone's happy, but and then we just like Fox and Bob continue the tour with the three new players, and they also help them because like the new players are like freezing. Okay, so they also help them while I'm just like checking up on Weller because like it's bit I don't know. Okay, but now we have some new players. All right, episode 5. We are holding
What did you
election.
say? What did you say? Your voice just glitch.
Oh, I said episode 5. Okay, in
Oh.
episode 5. Damn, I'm getting dehydrated. Okay, in episode 5, what happens is we are holding elections, okay? So at the start of the server, I was actually the president of the city, all right? But that was never mentioned. But now that there's like six people living in the city, and not just three, we're holding a new election to elect a new president for the city, or a mayor, I should say. All right, and we all we vote blah blah blah, and we vote for, and everyone just has like like a stage. And we built Bob built a stage because he's like Bob the Builder, I guess.
Bob the Builder. Can
Yeah,
he bring
and he builds a stage where everyone can like say why they should be president or mayor. I don't know that stuff. And we all vote for one of the three people that came from the other village. And I didn't even say their names. Okay, look, their names were Linksivity. These are their IGNs, obviously, not. Yeah, okay. Linksivity, Dexter, and Ram. Okay.
But
Uh,
Ram is his real name.
Ram, yeah, Ram is also his real name. It's not. It's a foreign name. Might be weird,
Yeah, it's
but yeah.
weird.
So
A bit.
Ram is actually his IGN and his real name, the character. Okay. Anyways, that's not important right now. What's important is that Ram is the one who gets elected. Okay. But we all think it's very cool because he was like he uh was really fit for president, mayor, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what happens though. Uh, Ron is like inside his like house in
Babe.
the White House, I guess.
Okay. Not a
Uh,
secret.
I don't know.
Boy.
We didn't like build a house for him yet because we were supposed to do that when we were recording episode 5.
Yeah,
But
we
he's
did.
in the presidential house or whatever. I don't know. And he's talking with his assistant, which is Linksivity. Now, I didn't say this, but Linksivity's character is pretty much gonna be like a really money hungry guy that just wants to work everywhere. Well, not money hungry because he's like a workaholic basically. He just wants to
Yeah.
work everywhere and
That's
make a
cool.
bunch of diamonds. Like as soon as we welcomed him in and like helped him, and because he was like frozen pretty much because they lived in the snow biome and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. He was just like, okay, now I'm good. Anyways, how can I make some diamonds? So yeah, he literally works everywhere in the city. Okay, he works at the museum, at the arcade, at the
Donald. Donald.
everywhere at the Treehouse Hotel, at the storage area. He
Everywhere.
literally
Just
just
everywhere.
works
Everywhere.
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 Yeah, he just works everywhere in the city. Okay, and he's also the mayor's assistant.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ram is talking to Linksivity about how he wants to take over the city and become dictator and take literally every resource for himself. Okay? So, secretly, Ram was actually evil and he just wanted to take like steal from
He's dead.
everyone and just take all the city's resources for himself. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't know that. But because
Fox did. But how?
let's explain. Hold on. All right. So
Okay.
he was explaining this to Lynx, and Lynx was like, "Nice, but will I get paid? Will I get paid from some of the stuff you're gonna from all the stuff you're gonna steal?" And Ron lies to him and tells him, "Yes, yes, of course we
Yes,
will. I will
you
give
will get
you."
paid 1 billion
Yeah.
diamonds.
So basically, Ron's plan is to take over the city and everything. And by the way, the mayor is the one who has console commands, okay? Is the only one who has console commands on the server. So Ram right now has console commands. He can do whatever. Alright? So,
Mm-hmm.
but while Ram was telling all of this to Lynx, Fox was listening, okay, from outside, okay? He heard all of this. But he didn't tell Ram to like end this. He told everyone else. So yeah, pretty much everyone turned on Ram, but they didn't tell him that he should stop or anything. What they did, because they knew he had console commands and he can just do whatever. He could like teleport him into the jail or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
What we
we
did,
had a
what
plan.
the entire city did, except for Lynx. Lynx will join, but not yet because right now Lynx is with Rams on his team, and everyone else in the city is against him. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, right now, current state is we have um we have everyone in the city knows about Ron's plan to take everything, all the city's resources, right? But Ron doesn't know that everyone knows that. Okay, he thinks that he has a secret, and he thinks no one knows this, but everyone does. All right, everyone does. All right, so uh, the entire city starts planning and making stuff to fight against Ram in like a war, another war. Yes, I know. Uh, more of a like a boss battle, I guess, because they know he has like a console power. So what we do, we make a potion, all right, that will just instantly kill him or something. Just go with it, okay? I know it's weird, but we plan a potion that will pretty much destroy Ram. All right.
Yeah.
And still remember, Ram and Lynx don't know that their plan is known about. They just think they're still also planning everything to take over.
I have a secret plan that no one knows about.
Yeah. Uh. So yeah. So what happens while we're making the potion? All right. Here's what's happening. I'm making the potion, right? And I have my frog pet. I have a pet frog on the server named Frog Swamp. All right, and he's next to me. All right, because I don't know why he's just there. All right, so I have to go grab a few other, and Fox is also next to me. So I tell Fox I have to go grab a few other items for the potion, and I ask him to look after Frog Swamp. But Fox just gets distracted as usual in real, ADHD crap. Not really. He's just really dumb. Um, so what Frog Swamp does is just drops the potion with his tongue. Just try because he just drinks it off the ground because he just like uh uh pulls the potion with his tongue on the ground and then it falls all on the ground. He just drinks it. Now this potion is literally supposed to like defy reality. Just go with it. Okay. So literally, Foxwalk just goes into a state where he just knows the future. So what he does is teleport, okay? And he teleports. Oh, okay, hold on. I forgot. Before the election, basically what we did as a joke, all right? We made kings for each dimension, all right?
Yeah.
So and the
And
kings of each dimension were dogs, were some of our dogs. So they know.
and for some reason,
Hold on.
all
Yeah.
of the kings was Adib's dogs.
No, not all of them. Hold on. Let
Yes,
me
all.
let me explain. All right.
No,
Basically,
one of them is fucked.
at the end of at the start of episode 5, actually, episode 5 is the election. Before we do the election, I'm joking around and just building a castle for my dog named Dano, because I want him to be like king of the overworld, I guess. Cause I don't
Why
know.
did you did that?
I don't know. I just built a castle for him and just made him like king of the overworld, like unofficial king of the overworld, I guess. Okay. And
Okay. So
I just built him a castle, and he's now king of the overworld. And everyone sees him, and he's like, and they're just laughing, and we just like, all hail King Dano. So what we do is like, I just say, imagine we
Dano.
just make we just make like a king for each dimension, and all of them are just dogs, and then everyone's just staring, and then just cuts to a scene where we're in the end, and we're like, all hail King Ender, and Ender is a new dog that Fox tamed, and he made him king of End, and then it just and then it just cuts to another scene where we're like, all hail King Netherite, and Netherite is an already existing dog that I had, all right, and he was in the war and he
Neither right.
survived. Yeah, so we made him king of the Nether. So now we go back to where we were when Frog Swamp can see the future, and he just has god powers basically, but they're limited. The potion is not like forever, it's not infinite time.
It's
So
like
what he
for
does,
4 minutes.
knowing it's limited, because now he's just like the most intelligent being in the world. I know, a frog, but he goes to Dano and just gives him overrule powers. Like he can earthbend. Danu can now earthbend. Goes to Netherite, gives him lava powers and fire powers, and goes to Ender and gives him teleportation. You might be asking, what the pretty much
What the hell is
it,
going on?
because each of them is like the king. Frostbomb knows that this war's gonna happen and we're not gonna win. And he knows that we're in the right because now he's just the most intelligent being. He knows that the entire city against Ram is not gonna win. So what he does, just gives these three dogs like insane powers, and just so they can fight with us. All right. And then
Can we explain
before the potion time runs out, before the potion's time runs out, uh, he uh uh he goes to the lightning chamber, which is in the middle of the lab where we were making the potion. The lightning chamber we use for tests and stuff. He goes in the middle of it and just summons a bunch of lightning and throws around a bunch of ingredients. These ingredients, what these ingredients do, they make a netherite sword, okay? But not just any netherite sword, a god sword,
a
basically.
god
This sword's
soul?
just like super OP, okay? So Frogmon basically just crafts a god sword before his stuff
Like
potion effects
sharpness
go away.
100
And meanwhile,
quadrillion.
all this is happening. Fox is just searching for him because yeah, and Fox is like, oh no, 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 he drank the potion. What the hell? And Fox is searching for him, but Fox is still in the lab while he's searching for him. So when Frostmon teleports back to the lab to make the god sword, Fox is like, what the flip is happening? And then Frostmon just goes back to being a normal frog, like nothing happened. Like he didn't just give three dogs ultimate powers and make a freaking sword that can one-shot anything in the entire world. Um, yeah, he goes back to being a normal frog, and Frog just picks up the god sword. Like, what is this? And then I come back and I'm like, what the hell happened to the potion? And Fox is like, I don't know, but I don't think we need the potion anymore. And
We
basically,
have the power.
basically we tested on a lot of things. We tested sword, and he's like, okay, this is it. Now we have everything to win against Rom. Okay. We even have a note, like Frostwomp like crafted a note and left it on the ground before he lost his potions, telling us everything that happened, how he gave the dogs powers. That's how we know that the dogs have powers or whatever. All right. So now we're like, okay, I think we're set. We just need to get Lynx on our side and tell him the truth. Because I don't think I mentioned this yet. But yeah, okay, I'm actually so dumb. This doesn't make any sense for anyone if you didn't know that. Okay. Rom did tell Lynx that Lynx is gonna get more like part of the stuff, like part of the items, part of the materials that Rom is gonna steal from the entire. So like basically Rom lied to Lynx that he's gonna give him all like half of all the materials in the village if he helps him. Alright? But in reality, Rom is not gonna do that, okay? And Fox was hearing all of this. Like when Lynx walked out, Ron was still there, and he's like, "Ha ha ha! This guy's so stupid. He thinks I'm gonna give him part of this, but I'm just gonna kill him." You get the point. So, we know that.
Deep, can you said everything you said about like in 3 minutes? Because I stopped recording because my mom said me to do a thing. Said to me to do a thing.
Uh, um, I'll just continue my video.
Just say it fast, like.
All right, everyone. So listen. Pretty much we get Lynx on our team. All right. But we explain to him how long, and then we hold a meeting in the community center, and Rom still doesn't know that we like we know his plan. So we're all against Rom right now, and we have everything to defeat him. Okay, so we start a battle against him. Rom is trying to take over the entire city and kill everyone and just take all the resources while
Like
we're trying to
the
stop him.
final battle.
Yes, and it's like an insane final battle. And remember, Weller has the totem powers. So in the middle of the battle, Weller dies, right? Okay, and it's just an epic battle. All right, that's cool. But the important thing that happens in it is that Rom dies, which is good, but Weller dies. But we know he. But I didn't know. No one knew that he had totem powers. That he ate the totem. So he just gets revived. In and season one ends when the war ends. Okay, season two starts where we're all like at Weller's funeral, pretty much. All right, and yeah, and then we're all walking away, and I'm the last one about to walk away, but then I just hear like ominous music, like Moog City playing or something. And then I just see a totem coming out of the ground and just explodes, and then Weller's just back. Okay.
Yeah, and Adib did amazing work with his animation
I
powers.
made
So
a whole animation. I made a whole animation for it. Like it was supposed to a Minecraft animation supposed to play, and made an animation for it. I'll upload it on my channel because I wanted people to still see it, even though it's kind of trash. Anyways, yup. Yeah.
just realized your animation was for nothing.
Yeah, I know, but I still like it. I'll rewatch it and stuff. Anyways, that is season one. Season one actually ends when Willer gets revived. And season two, we still have not made the story for season two.
But
Actually,
we have made something like
yeah, we kind of planned season two out, but season one, that's the story of season one. 2 wars, 4 OP dogs, one very nice dog that gets revived, um, getting betrayed in a war, um, corrupted dictator. And by the way, let me tell you where the dictator idea came from. There were actually 2 Forgotten SMP servers. Okay, the first one, all right, was the original one, obviously, but it had the guy with the console actually like deleted the server because he wanted to start a
he
war.
got mad because we blew up his house.
Let me explain, okay? He wanted to start a war because he was bored, but the thing is, it wasn't fair. The war wasn't fair.
He cheated.
He gave himself the God Sword. This is where the idea the God Sword came from. The frog
He gave
sword.
it sharpness
He
255.
gave himself like an insane sword from console because he's the one with console.
Wait, let's go. I want to make a war.
And he started a war on us. He wanted to kill all of us unfairly. So what we did is blow up his house, and he banned us, and we made a new Forgotten SMP server, rebuilt everything, and pretty much we didn't add into the server because he literally deleted something we've been playing on for like 3 months. But we made a better server, and that's where the corrupted dictator idea came from. Rom. And yeah, That's conclusion of season 1. That's the idea of it. Maybe I'll
Should
make
we
a
stop the video?
what?
Because the video is half an hour.
I, it doesn't really matter, dude. We want to explain. I don't care if no one watches this. If you reach this point, you are a legend. I can't,
Yeah.
bro. If you have this long of attention span to listen to some guys play Discord activities and talk about a series that is so stupidly
That no
unimportant,
one cares about.
yeah, you are a legend. Okay, I have to say that. Anyways, thanks for watching. You probably didn't even understand anything we said. We're really bad at explaining. But I'll post the animation. So if you want to see it, the revival animation. And yep,
Yeah,
alright.
shut up.
Bye everyone.
Hey, I don't shut up.